Oh, whoops. No. Oh wow, look at how pretty the trees are. They were still green when Estelle and I were here. It's like a whole different forest now. It certainly is pretty, but don't you think it's odd? Leaves of coniferous trees don't usually turn orange like this, do they? Most don't, but there are some varieties that lose their leaves in the fall for sure. Can't remember the names though. Race would know better than me, but, well, I see. Don't mind me then. Actually, wait, the trees near the lodge are the same variety as these, aren't they? Those are still green too. Yeah, so your first guess might have been wrong, but there's definitely something off here. Better be careful. Ooh, love this song. So then if I had him Lucis, you goddamn bastard.
That's that.
Lovely bastard. Sounds good. Wow. That's pretty crazy. Very high level.
That's that.
Just grinding it out. Nice.
I call this. Not bad. Enjoy the show. All right, what's next? Enjoy the show. Yeah! 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 All right, what's next?
Stay away, please don't come any closer. That sounds like, yeah, it does. Ah, Gilbert. I didn't mean any harm. I swear I'll never do anything like that ever again. So please, please spare my pitiful life. Oh, the goddess just loves bringing us together, huh? I'm saved. My saviors, please help me. Do you even have a choice? I don't want his death on my conscience any more than you do, so no, not really.
I hold in my hand the chalice of my as our shield. That's that. Move out.
Oh, that was terrifying. She's supposed to be part of Ouroboros. How do you keep getting yourself into these messes? You are so rude. I didn't end up in this situation because of my own error. It was the result of a tale so tragic anyone who heard it would be moved to tears. I think there's a more pressing issue here, to be honest. How did you even get here ahead of us? That's a good question. Did you get through the second and third plane's warp cycles before us somehow? After parting ways with you at the castle, I found myself surrounded by armored knights. Naturally, I fought back with all the skill and grace I'm known for, but during the fight, I was engulfed in some kind of strange vortex. Next thing I knew, I was in front of a building near a cliff. What a miracle. Clearly, I've been chosen by Aidios herself to be the hero of a new story. Kevin, you think? Yeah, sounds like you just ended up getting drawn in one of the vortexes that pop up in battle every so often and make things vanish. Damn, though, ended up all the way here on the fourth plane just because of that is some luck. Seriously? Lost for words, I see. Not that I can blame you for being in awe of my good fortune. Oh, we're in awe, all right. Anyway, you said you ended up in front of the lodge, so how'd you end up all the way out here? Did you decide to start looking around? Well, this time you're the one with a good question. You're saying things like, I didn't mean any harm and I'll never do anything like that ever again earlier. What was that about? Whatever do you mean? I have absolutely no idea. Well, one of you say something. That was merely the result of me being so relieved to finally be out of mortal danger. I think I know what happened now. You were so hungry that you went and tried to grab those beastmen's food, huh? Well, you've no reason to feel ashamed, my man. Everyone needs food in order to live. You want a cookie? I got a few of them on me to snack on as it is. Gilbert, do you want to come back to our base with us? That might be an idea. We'll get plenty of food and water back there. To save your pity, I was able to steal at least a month's worth of food from them already. I'm not going to need any more for quite a while. And it's all mine, and mine only. I won't give any of you so much as a crumb. So long, losers. He's incapable of listening, isn't he? He's planning on staying here for over a month? Who knows, but all we can do is leave him to his own devices for now if he doesn't want our help. I won't be surprised if he changed his mind. That does sound lucky. Likely. Well, we'll just have to be ready to give him a warm welcome when he does then. Oh, Gilbert, 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 Gilbert.
Yeah!
Oh yeah!
Yeah! Yeah! Not bad. Yeah! All right, what's next?
Bring to me the girl who shines like the sun, and may the boy who shares that light be at her side. Only then shall the door open. Ah, it's still in Joshua. Glad I found the door. I wasn't looking for it. So used to having like cool points go up super high for Joshua, like and it's just like, oh no. You gotta have them grow normally. Everyone would have to have their special attack available, and you have to have a preemptive strike. To be able to kill one of those at my current level. Very high defense. Hey, it's Switch, the guy who never responds when I say hello back to him after he says hello. Or, what's up, brownie boy? Earlier today. I was like, oh, how are you? As soon as you said something, and then no message back. Must have been too busy at your job. Shara! Darling Shara! Shara! So she's our lady this time, huh? Makes sense that we'd find out that the Brazers have more pleased their training ground. We'll have to defeat her so we can get her sealing stone. Here's hoping we can have the real thing by our side. Exactly. Well, should have thought of that.
I hold in my hand the chalice of life.
Where your bosses were a bunch of assholes.
I call this.
But how are you, Switch? Intermission? That was intermission. Sounds kind of familiar, but... Oh, you're talking about Final Fantasy VII Remake Intermission. Yes. Yes, I see. I didn't really think there. Like, I don't know a game called coming out. I really liked that board game that they had. I I actually thought that was a lot of fun. And the one in Rebirth is kind of like it, but not exactly, but I had a lot of fun in the Rebirth one too. I do think that I liked the board game in Intermission more though. Nice. Now we should be able to set Shara free too. I can hardly wait to feel her in my arms again at long last. To the garden, my friends. I can hardly wait to see her again. I'm sure she's going to be a big help to us. Pokemon the Gathering. Gotta catch 'em all. Come on.
Nighty night.
Kidney daggers? Daggers for stabbing people in the kidneys? Cool. Huh? That's not Shara, is it? Huh? Oh, what? Oh my goodness. She cut her hair, huh? Yep, about a month or so ago. She got herself some new duds to match too. Ah, this isn't like me at all. I haven't had anywhere near enough to drink to start feeling this out of whack. Nope, there's no stopping me now. Pour me another, Ina. Tonight we're going to settle this once and for all. Huh? Nice to see you, Shara. Joshua, how long have you been back for? What happened to Estelle? Is it just me or did you put on some muscle while you were away? You look stronger. Thanks, I'm happy to hear that. Be as it may, I can't believe you still haven't commented on my presence. How could you disregard your dear Oliver Lenheim, your loyal servant to the man who forever holds the key to your heart? Oliver? Wait, you're not the only familiar faces here. This whole place is kind of bizarre, too. Can someone explain what's going on here? We will, so calm down, okay? I can hardly blame you for being surprised. Yeah, your reaction's par for the course for this place. Okay, I think I get what's going on now. Still, under ordinary circumstances, I had a pretty hard time believing all of what you said was even possible. It's easier to chalk this up as just an alcohol-induced dream or another one of Lucci's illusions. No doubt. Oh, woe is me. How could you look upon my fair countenance and beautiful locks and not believe that I am the one, the only true Oliver? I said under ordinary circumstances, Oliver. There's no need for the dramatics. First, what would be the point of showing me an illusion this bizarre to begin with? As for the dream explanation, there's a bit too much internal consistency here for me to lean on that theory. True enough. Thanks for believing us. So I take it you'll be up for helping us then? We can sure use you. I'd be happy to. When I think about how Estelle's most likely been dragged into this place too, how could I think to say no? I'd be a good big sister if I didn't look out for my little sis now, would I? Thanks, Shara. You're a true model of a woman. Cheers, we appreciate it. Anyway, we've given you a rough outline of the situation we're in. Currently, we're in the middle of exploring what's apparently called the fourth plane, so that's where we'll be resuming from. Alright. I've used the facilities at Le Locle before as a trainee back in the day. Since you found both me and Annalise there so far, perhaps the other ceiling stones you find there will contain people who train there too. Sounds plausible enough. That means the chance we'll find Estella there is high, or I don't know, maybe we'll find Kirk, Grant, or Karna? Not impossible. They've certainly been to Le Locle, but they went more as instructors. I don't think they've been ever as purely as trainees the way you, Estelle, and I have. Alright. Hey, Shara, has, you know if Agate's ever trained there before? Now that you mention it, yes he has. Cassius supposedly tricked him into going, and he was not a fan of the experience. That was about 4 years ago, I think. Oh, so that means both him and Estelle might be trapped here. It's possible, yeah. They're both fine, I'm certain of it. At any rate, we now have only one of the 3 ordeals remaining. Indeed. We'll find who else is trapped inside the training ground soon enough, and then all that remains is for us to rescue them. Yep, so as soon as we're ready, let's move. Alright, Oliver, you're getting swapped out for Shara.
This ought to perk you up.
I gotta fucking... Ooh, was that 120? Goddamn. Goddamn, Sonny Jam. Here, everybody's got a level 4. Yeah, how far are you into intergrade or into intermission? Oh yeah, I remember Niall. She didn't make a super strong impression on me, but she's cute. Still chapter 1? Okay. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of stuff that, unless you had played Final Fantasy, what is it? Not Crisis Core. What the fuck is it called? Dirge of Cerberus? Will be confusing, which is like crazy that they even thought that would be a good idea to include, but okay. Gotta go find the dancer. Have her dance. Bring to me the dancer with silver locks. Only then shall the door open. Open that motherfucking door, baby. I shall grant you a memory fragment of my blood. Year 1202 of the Seption calendar. Roland. Sherazard. Sherazard. Hmm? Am I? You feeling alright? Sure you haven't had too much to drink? That really brought back memories. Hard to believe I was supposed to say, yeah? I see you've got yourself nice and plastered. Might want to watch what you're saying, though. You're still young, but no one will believe you if you start talking like that. Well, I thought you'd be out for a while longer, Oliver. It's very strange that Disney... Well, I guess... Has any Square Enix stuff been in Fortnite? It's hard for me to believe. Specifically because, like... I don't think Cloud is in the game. I feel like they would do Cloud with Kingdom Hearts. And I don't think there's any Disney characters, right? So... I'm gonna guess that that's not true, but I've been wrong before. Let me pour you another glass then. Yeah, because, like, the idea that they let Sora hold a gun is, like, very... Not that other characters... I don't know. Disney just seems very protective of all that.
Let's show those fuckers who's boss, yuck! Come on, Sabrina Carpenter and Chapel Roan. Let's go kill Elsa from Frozen.
Please, mercy. You'd be such a monster. Faulkner, bring Oliver another bottle over. Looks like Faulkner's gone and left early again. I guess I'll have to go get the bottle myself. He does look very young. I mean, that's why it happens when you're 35 years old. You don't get attracted to 18-year-olds anymore. Well, if I'm getting out of my seat, I'm getting the strongest thing in the house. I spy some brandy. Scheherazade, he's literally only just gotten up. At least start him off on some fruit wine before you start bringing out the big guns. He can have both. Problem solved. Baby, I'll die. By the way, Ida, you remember when we first met? How much did you down again? Down what? Booze! We're talking about booze, baby! Scheherazade began pouring alcohol onto Oliver's head. That should go in his mouth, Scheherazade. You swear? Assuming. 5 years ago. Making deliveries in a city this big sure isn't easy. Okay, where's next? Urban Royal Villa? No way, I have to go all the way there? Ugh, this is why I hate cities. Hey, Bracer, out on the job again? Thanks again for your help. You're a lot stronger than you look, young lady. You wouldn't have any more interest in working for us, would you? You'd be more than welcome. Sorry, but I'm not interested. Really gotta go, too. See ya. Excuse me. Granson City, 1197. 5 years had passed since the 100 Days War came to an end. The scars that left were slowly healing, and life was returning to liberal. People gathered in the cities and towns that had returned to their former state, and the revived ornament trade brought the kingdom prosperity. Peace was becoming real again. Not all that was happening liberal at the time was so positive, however. There was also a period in which corruption was rife in the military. Many of the Army's officers at the time cared for nothing but lining their own pockets or gaining power and prestige. Between the development of horrible technology and booming prosperity, much was forgotten. Is there no one here? If you have a request, please write it on one of the forms to the right and place it in the box. It looks like it. I wonder if they'd mind if I use their phone. I'm poop. I feel more like a slave than a bracer with all the menial work getting dumped on me. Oh, hello. Are you here to lodge a request? Yes, that's right. Might I ask your name? I'm Scheherazade Harvey, a bracer. Still a junior one, but I know what I'm doing. Don't you worry about that. Oh my, really? You look so young, and I had no idea you were an actual bracer. My name is Ina. It's a pleasure to meet you. So what's the request you want to make? I don't have all day to stand around chatting. There's only 2 braces at this branch right now, so we're very busy. If you can make it quick, I'd appreciate it. Oh, really? I'm terribly sorry. I had no idea you were... Did you not hear me, or did you need me to explain to you what the word quick means? Oh, my apologies. I see, it's my first time visiting the city. I thought it might be wise to come here and request that someone give me a tour of the main sights and such. The size of this place is rather daunting, as I'm sure you can imagine. But with a bracer who knows their way around at my side, I'd be able to enjoy all that Grand Celeste has to offer without fearing getting lost. You gotta be kidding. Please tell me you didn't actually come here for such a worthless request. Pardon? You seem to be misconstruing what bracers are actually here for. We're not community volunteers or whatever. We have a serious profession to do serious work. We're also very busy, as I said earlier, so I'm going to have to ask you to look elsewhere if you want a buddy for your sightseeing trip. I wasn't trying to, or hell, just go and look around on your own. Getting lost is probably part of the experience anyway. Has this one lived in a box all their life? Typical rich girl. Besides, I need to focus on doing major jobs so I can get my letter of recommendation for this branch and get promoted to senior bracer. If you find something serious you need help with, by all means come back. Until then, get going. Looks like this isn't gonna work. I really am sorry for troubling you, but... Oh, what do we have here? Have you come to make a request, perchance? Pardon us for not properly manning the front desk. It's currently my job, and I'm undertaking other work at the same time. Well, you don't have to apologize. I'd pay her no mind if I were you. She's a waste of time. She seems to have gotten into her head that braces are friends for hire. Well, if you'll excuse me, I get out of your hair now. Please don't leave just yet. Scheherazade? Huh? What is it? Do what she said. Do what she wants. Helping people in need is the fundamental mission of us bracers. You got no reason not to help. What? But we're busy here. I don't have time to be playing tour guide. I've got more important things to do. Don't worry about the other requests of the board. I'll take care of those. But you're even busier than I am. You're even our receptionist on top of it. You needn't worry about me. Besides, you're still a trainee, which means you still have much to learn. So go. Once you finish this request, I'll write you your letter of recommendation. What? Really? Are you sure? This seems like way too simple of a job to be awarding something like that for. I thought it was your policy to give 100% to all work you undertake. Well, it is, but... And I'm counting on you with this job, too. Oh, thank you very much. Think nothing of it. Take care, you two. Got it. I appreciate your assistance. This should hopefully do her good. What is up with today? From delivery girl to playing tour guide for some snooty silver spoon, it just gets worse. I do apologize. I really am putting you out with this request, aren't I? Let's just get started. Oh, that aloof manner of talking she has just makes me want to smash something. So where do you want to go? Let's see. I suppose I should go and buy a few things at the Edel department store just in case. In case of what? It's in the east block of the city, don't forget. Why would I? I can feel my blood pressure rising already. I like how the first thing she wants to do is blow all the money. So what are you planning to buy? Well, I could probably do with restocking and recovery items for one thing. What? These ideas, I want this job to end. Hasn't Kurt read this book? Did he bring it here? A lot of these look really complicated, too. Miss Charizard. What? You know, there's actually a really famous ice cream stall near. Have you ever been there? Why would I have? I don't like sweet things. Well, I do, and I feel like having some ice cream right now. Let's go get some. Wait a second. That famous ice cream. Did your brain decide to selectively switch off when I said I don't like sweet things? I like this, promise. It's really nice. It's not how it works. It's almost noon. That means I've only got 24 hours left. I'm running out of time. Might be a bit risky, but... Hey! What? What are you spacing out and ignoring me for? I was trying to ask you something. Sorry, what was it? You look angry. You're hiding something from me, aren't you? It's really obvious. So come on, out with it. Are you involved in something you can't even talk to me about? Well, it's just that I realized I left something back at the hotel. As if anyone would buy that. I'm going to talk. Well, fine. Be that way. Can we make our way back there so I can go and get it? Find whatever, I'll come with you, but at least until I get an idea of what you're really up to. Thank you. Well, shall we be going? Let's go through the south block. Fine. Oh, wait a second. Is this the hotel? The building you just walked right past? Well, yes, but... Grancel Castle looks really heavily guarded. I should have known. There's got to be some way to get past. That way leads to Grancel Castle. Do you want to go and have a look around it? Yes, I suppose I do, but, looks like I've almost cracked her. Time to talk, young lady. I want to know exactly what I've been dragged all over the city for. Nice. Yeah. I like getting the longest stuff just knocked out. Especially, I'm glad I'm past Chloe's. That was so... Luckily it's in the third game, so like I'm already well aware of the story and everything, but like if that was early on in RPG, I would have been like, what is this? Oh, this job's such a pain. I'm gonna go and catch a breather outside. There she is! Ooh, what? What's going on? You stay right where you are! Protect all NPCs. Oops. Got you. Level 10. What the? Well, that guy was no amateur. Well, they haven't noticed anything has happened just yet by the looks of it. It's only going to be a matter of time, though. I need to do something. Look, you. It's time for you to start talking. All but one fight. Okay. I don't want the army to notice anything amiss either. Are you listening to me? Shh, please be quiet. At least now we know she's not on the hotel's guest list. Bah! Figured a rich girl like her would have to stay at a hotel, but I guess not. We're just gonna have to start scouring the city. From top to bottom? There she is. Get her. No, don't shout. Yeah, I came from over there. There she is. There's her target. What's going on? You got some serious explaining to do, Missy. Well, the hell? Let's start running. Well, wait. think we lost them. Just about. Okay, I've had enough of this. It's time for you to open that mouth of yours. Just who are these guys? Why do they want to catch you? What do you even want? Well, don't even try and worm your way out of answering. I will hurt you. With this. That sounds painful. No use getting any longer, is there? They're trying to capture me. Thank you, Captain Obvious. I'm asking why they want to capture you. Go on, get talking. Let me start from the beginning. I suppose it started about a month ago. My grandfather, who I was living with, passed away. Your grandfather? That's right. He did mention that he intended to leave some of his fortune to me, but the will didn't just say some. He wrote that he intended to leave me everything he had. So, well, super rich guy leaving his fortune to a young girl. Okay, everything's starting to fall into place. And now every relative you have under the sun is on you like ants trying to get to their share. At the very least, I still think my uncle's a very nice man. He said he wants to look after me until I turn 20, so as part of that, you should let him look after all the money you've inherited. Ugh, unbelievable. Maybe. His eyes when he said that kind of scared me, so I ended up turning his offer down. Wait, hi! I'm now so tired of those men to come after me. If I don't formally inherit his money, grandfather's will becomes invalid, you see. Most likely that's the reason they want to capture me, so I'm not able to do that. They're no ordinary street thugs either. They clearly have some experience under their belts. I can't believe they're just able to wander around the streets of the capital in broad daylight like this. Just what is the army even doing? One of my relatives has connections in the Royal Army, so that's probably why. My family's pretty influential, actually. I'm getting a headache just listening to all this. Hiring a bunch of suspicious, highly trained underlings to fight over an inheritance? I'm gonna get more stereotypically spiteful rich person than that. I'm sorry. I'm not looking for an apology from you. Still, this really isn't looking good. I might have been able to win the last battle, but I'm not confident I can win another. I think the best thing we can do is try and get back to the guild house without getting caught, but I can't see that being easy. Come to think of it, I forgot to feed the birds. Feed the birds? I doubt it's meant to be taken literally. It's probably some kind of code they use, which means crap. Sorry, this way's a dead end. You've been giving us a hell of a lot of trouble, but your luck just run out. Ugh. If you're fast, I'll give you that. Now grab her. Well, not half bad. I don't think I can fight my way out of this. Are you alright with Scheherazade? Are you guys still not caught her? Ha! You almost stood a chance against us. Almost. I don't want to be beaten by a bunch of low-life scum like these guys. Do you have any ideas for getting us out of this? Me? Oh, there's an entrance to the sewers nearby. If we get to that, we might be able to escape to the west block. That's a huge if, though. Alright, let's go with that. Close your eyes for a second. What are you... 1, 2... Whoa, what are you... 3! Flashbang! Close your eyes! What's that? A smoke grenade? Eyes! Yeah! Ready to go? What? What is that smell? Is this mustard gas? Mustard gas? They're starting to cough up blood. Goodness gracious. Don't let them get away. Why do you even have that thing? What was the point that guy out? It's locked. Get out of the way. Charizard took out a wire and jammed it into the keyhole. Come on, hurry! Wait, get back here, damn it! It's just casually dropping. Is that white phosphorus? It's no use, it's locked. Out of the way, I'll get it open. Should I use another one of those canisters? I got pepper ones too. Pepper? Did you make these things yourself? I got a few original dens of my own, yes. They were originally just white smoke grenades. For example, there's this one. It contains powdered laughing mushrooms. Never tried it though. You think it works? I don't need to find out now. It might get blown back in here. Like a little bunch. So bring an axe. We're gonna have to smash it open. That damn bitch! Looks like we brought ourselves some time. What were you thinking? What kind of insane maniac just uses a smoke grenade or mustard gas canister or whatever it was? You shouldn't even be making that kind of stuff. I thought you were a high-class lady. Truly. But it helped us get to safety, didn't it? Oh yeah, but still. How'd you even learn to make those things? My grandfather loved collecting books. He had his own personal library in the mansion. I learned all kinds of useful things from there. I take it you're not much of a book enthusiast yourself, so you probably wouldn't have read any of the things I have. There's a famous spy novel I remember reading, and it has a scene in where the protagonist makes their own smoke grenade. She learned it from a book? I take it back. Miss Rich is written all over her naive face. Look, let me make this very clear for your own good. You might have gotten us out of a dangerous situation earlier, but you got lucky. Don't expect that to happen a second time. Don't go getting cocky just because you picked up some mildly useful knowledge from a book that may or may not have even worked. I don't want to see you doing anything like that again. Are we clear? Yes, of course. That's all. Let's get going. Being in sewers like these always brings back unpleasant memories. It feels like my instincts are coming right back, though. Why did she suddenly go silent? Did I say something to annoy her? Let's move. When they come back, they'll get that door open in no time. But be careful and stay close to me. There are bound to be monsters here. Right. Okay.
Oh, are we done already?
Yeah, should I be grinding then? In here? And of course she doesn't have any ordnance. Oh, excuse me. It's gracious.
Oh, are we done already?
Oh, I got an S break. Nice. Okay.
Oh, are we done already? Oh, are we done already? Seems you came up short.
See why it's a good idea to save. Goodness gracious. Should I call that out? Oh, what the hell are you doing? Stop taking my
Seems-
fucking briefcase.
Seems you came. as you came. Soon as you came. Oh, are we done already? Oh, are we done already? Oh, are we done already?
Is it not budging? Stay quiet for a minute. I'll handle this. Charizard removed a rock from the bottom of the device and placed her hand inside. Wow, you really are amazing. But not for this. This isn't all that different from breaking into a safe, to be honest. Really, though, you shouldn't be impressed by these kind of things or getting used to them. Why? There are some things in your life you're just better off not knowing. Some things you're better off not being able to do. The entire town smelled like a rotting open drain and was reviled even for a slum. The people who ended up there were largely those who couldn't be accommodated in a prison, those who had been driven out of the cities, or children who had been abandoned there like yesterday's garbage. I did whatever I had to do in order to survive until I have to see another day. Picking pockets at every opportunity was a habit I picked up from a very young age, anything that caught my eye, too. But even then, I didn't end up with enough to live on. There were always men there who made their living by taking from people like me. The surest way to make money was stealing from the safes of the rich when they were out of their mansions. The residential area full of wealthy people on the other side of the river, accessible through an underground sewer, was a perfect target for this. Every time I felt hungry, I sneaked inside one of the mansions and made use of the skills I felt like I'd known since the day I was born. The most important thing to remember when doing this was not to take everything in one go. Instead, the key was to take only a small amount each time, enough to get by, but not enough for the mansion's owner to notice anything was gone. With a simple piece of wire, I had access to enough Mira to live for a couple more weeks. Before I knew it, I was doing it every day, building up a stockpile of money instead of simply taking what I needed in the short term. And boy, I paid the price for it. I had it all taken from me by the men in the slums, and ended up being kicked and stomped on until I coughed up blood. Everyone did what they did. They said they did as much anyways, and I didn't keep them alone. Always pretending to be desperate as an excuse to live by any means. Always taking the easiest road they could find. The town I lived in was devoid of energy, full of filthy humans like that. Again and again, I thought about giving it up. Again and again, I said to myself that I wanted to stop, but I couldn't do it. I hated myself for what I was doing. I hated the fact that I couldn't stop. Just because I didn't want to return to that life that I ended up becoming a bracer. Because if I didn't, I was scared I would end up right back where I was. The troop had saved me from that place and had made me into a respectable human being. I lost them, I was afraid. One thought stood out above all the rest. No matter how much I tried to forget, no matter how used I became to my new life, no matter how much I tried to deny it, I was yesterday's garbage from the slums, and nothing I could do would change that. And that's it, really. One day I'm sure I'll end up returning there. So I need to be strong, to stay strong. What job I do doesn't even matter. Anything I can pour my heart into that'll let me live an honest life is fine. Anything that keeps my mind off the past, anything that lets me keep the ugliness in my heart at bay. If it makes me strong without relying on others, then it's fine. It's fine. I need to be strong, stronger than anyone, stronger than anyone. But am I? Am I really doing all right in my new life? Am I really getting stronger? Am I, Lucci? Hey, Charizard? Are you alright? You're looking very gloomy all of a sudden. It's nothing, I'm fine. As soon as I finish this job, Kurt will give me the last recommendation I need. I can finally become a real bracer. And no one will be able to tell me I'm not strong. I won't let them. I will be strong. Anyway, we're leaving. Wait a second, Miss Charizard. As soon as I finish this job. one more time.
Oh, are we done already?
There we go. Level 14. I think I'll beat that. Got an S-Break available. S-Break available, so that should be okay, I think. That leads out. Guess it's locked. I know it is. Just shut up, you'll break my concentration. Oh, my bad. Charizard took out a wire and inserted it into the keyhole. Oh, we're finally back on the surface. It's evening, too. That took longer than I thought it would. We should hurry. Of course. Are you alright, though? What? You look kind of pale. Are you feeling tired? Maybe we should rest a little before moving on. I'm fine. I've had enough training to handle this level of physical activity. Thank you very much. Don't underestimate the stamina of a bracer. I suppose you're right. I'm sorry. Wait, what the hell? She was never more than a few steps behind me at any given moment. How is she still fine? She never seemed out of breath even when we were being chased by those guys. Come to think of it, I feel like there were a few times when she was even ahead of me. What is up with this girl? Is this, like, nothing to her? You're absolutely sure you don't need to rest? I do have a few snacks on me. Would you like me to share some? It's okay. I'm definitely fine. Right now I need to focus on getting the guild so we can hide out there. Food breaks can wait. I might have run into a lot of trouble on the way, but the request was to show around the capital. Done that. Now all I need to do is get back to the guild, and this request is done. I win. Come on, get a move on. I still feel like it would be a good idea to rest at least a little, though. Are you certain you're alright? What happens do I need to repeat myself before you get the message? To hell with it all. Hide. I was up all night working the damn story. All night. The hell does Nautisha think she is? The better the scoop, the hotter it needs to be caught. Does she think I don't know that? Ah. What do you think he's talking about? I got no more idea than you do. Maybe he's using some kind of code like the men from earlier. He couldn't be one of them, could he? Do you think he could be? Damn it all. I can't be sure. Just look at his eyes, though. He doesn't look like a man who wants an honest living to me. I see what you mean. We've come this far. There's no way I'm letting us get caught now. We need to proceed carefully and deliberately. Let's see if we can find another route. If I remember correctly, this house over there is empty. This way, follow me. Radios are saying I would have done it already. Would you patrol the bottom? I'll take the top area. I guess. Wait, he works in the villa now, doesn't he? It's my luck. That's ages away. I swear this job is ran from my blood running this victory. Come on, why are there still so many of them going around? How do we get to the guild like this? I think we're gonna have to spend the rest of the night here, unfortunately. It won't need to come to that. I think if I can find a good opening, we can force our way through. It's just a case of finding one. I don't think that's a good idea. We need to be careful and rest while we can. As logical as that sounds, I'm not buying it for a real reason. Get a grip, Cher. I can't let my emotions get the better of me. There's no guarantee we're even safe here. I still think that the safest option in the long run is to get to the guild, no matter what we have to do to go there. Hey, where do you think you're going? I think the second floor is a better place to rest than the first. We'll find it easier to escape from here than we would from below. That should be a good spot. Wait one damn minute. This is your safety we're talking about here. You could stand to listen to me. His men will be patrolling carefully for the rest of the night. They aren't going to give you the opening you want, or at least I don't believe they will. We made it this far, so I think it would be best for us to rest tonight and resume trying tomorrow, don't you? Trying to do what? Pardon? You're still hiding something, aren't you? For one thing, you're awfully familiar with this city for someone who claims it's her first time here. You also seem to know a lot about those men and what they will and won't do, too. What exactly are you really after? It's plain as day at this point that you want more than just not to be copying them. If that wasn't the case, he wouldn't have asked to be shown around the capital. Not that I think that's what you want either. What's your real goal? Well, no answer. The work we do is based around trust. We can't accept requests from people who won't tell us what they're up to. Who knows what kind of crimes you could be abetting? Go on. The whole thing about the inheritance was all a big fat lie, wasn't it? Something about you'd been setting off alarms since we started running around together. Strike that, since you first came to the guild. Why did you lie to me? The story about the inheritance is true, I swear it. I want to go to Grancel Castle. I really am the one to whom my grandfather gave his fortune, but I haven't finished the necessary procedures to truly inherit it yet. Until I complete the required paperwork in Grancel Castle's administrative room, I'm not legally allowed anything. And that's why there are so many of those men in black around that area. All of my relatives know exactly what I need to do, you see, so they're trying to make sure I can't do it. Still, if I don't keep trying to move forward, What a mess. Well, okay, for argument's sake, let's assume that I believe all of what you just said. Why am I only hearing about it now? That is... You thought I'd want in on the money, didn't you? If I did and I knew everything, I'd have all the opportunities a greedy girl could dream of to take it put together with you. That's what you thought. I do, isn't it? I'd play along and then steal it all for myself the second a chance presented itself. Do I look like that much of a scumbag to you? No, you don't. That's not it at all. After I lost grandfather, I lived all on my own, but the second his will became public, I had crowds of people descending upon me. People who, like you said, were interested only in claiming his fortune for themselves. They all started to live in mine and my grandfather's house, and before I knew it, my once peaceful life was shattered. One day, someone would push me down the stairs, another I'd taste something funny in my food. These kinds of things began happening on a regular basis. Legally, they were my relatives while I was a minor, so there was very little I could do. I tried reasoning with them at first, but in the end, I had no choice but to leave home myself. I wandered the highways alone, going from place to place and trying to not be discovered. But I knew that while I could hopefully avoid being caught that way, I'd eventually just be declared as missing and presumed dead. Besides, after I had left once, even if I did go back home, I knew I'd probably be locked up somewhere and reported as still missing regardless. Grandfather's will would be declared as invalid in time, and my relatives would blissfully share their newly bequeathed wealth between them. I hated the thought of that happening. That was why I decided to return here to the capital. Even if it's the last thing I do, I will formally inherit what he wanted me to. That was why I decided to try and get an escort from someone I could trust, so it's not that I don't think I can trust you, not at all, and I'll admit that wanting to explore the capital was a lie. I'm sorry for deceiving you. Ah, you're a grade A moron. I'm sorry. You could have said all this from the beginning and saved us a lot of headache. If I'd known what you were trying to do, I would have been able to formally escort you where you want to go. The guild would have been the safest place for you to hide out, too. We wouldn't have ended up in this dump instead. I suppose you're right. I was just scared. I'll never be able to forget what I saw that day. What I saw in the eyes of everyone who gathered to hear that will read. The horror I felt when I saw it, madness, insanity, cold, murderous light, emotions that no one can explain, that no one can put into words. It wasn't visible for long before they managed to push it back below the surface and out of sight, but it was still there. Because now I believe that's something that all of us possess naturally. Human beings are capable of limitless cruelty, every one of us. And that realization's left me terrified of us all. It's not that I don't trust bracers, it's just that I've been so scared. I'm so sorry. I know I shouldn't have wasted your time with any of this. I should never have gotten you caught up in all of this when you were busy enough already. Just forget that. Listen, huh? It's my policy to give 100% to all my work I undertake. Don't underestimate me. I'm the one who should be apologizing to you. I wanted to be strong and to live with my head held up high. I still believe I was right to feel that way, and yes, I've lived my hardest until now, but you made me notice that there's something wrong with my attitude. I'm not going about it the right way. It's made me realize anew that I want to be able to keep living with pride in my every step. So no more saying sorry, okay? I want to see this job through to the very end. So where was it in Grancel Castle that we need to go again? The administrative room. The deadline for submitting the paperwork is noon. Noon today? That barely was any time at all. Why are you only telling me this now? It has to be filed within a month of the deceased passing away. That's the law here in Liberal, apparently. Oh right, I was never much good at the legal stuff. That Kurt knows all about it by heart, though. He did seem like the type who might. Let's get going. We don't have time to waste. As long as we do as we discussed earlier, we should be able to handle this. We're getting inside the castle, they're not going to stop us. Scheherazade, I really am glad that you were the one who undertook my request. The more time I spend with you, the more I realize you're really someone dependable, who relies on their own strength to live. Blowing my merits out of proportion, I think. Also, can we stop with this Miss Scheherazade now? The way you say it, it just makes my name sound ridiculously long. It does it? It does. It feels like our conversations take twice as long as they should because of it. Well, if you insist, and now you know all there is to know about what I want to do, so I'd like to formally request again that you escort me to Grancel Castle. You got it. You'll get there. I promise you that. Thank you. Oh, I knew you'd come eventually. Today's your last chance, after all. You're kidding me, a cat? No, wait a sec. There might be something else inside. Don't let your guard down. I know. There they are. Too late.
done already?
This isn't good. Now's your chance, Ina. Alright. Look, there's more of them? No! Nice of you to finally show yourselves. What's the holdup? Why haven't you made an example out of them yet? Our client's waiting to get a move on. You're really gonna regret messing with those kids. I hope you didn't expect to be able to walk away after showing yourselves. First, I'm gonna kill you. The other young lady can live a while longer. She's still useful. As long as we get here to write our own will, it'll save us having to forge one later. You really think this will be that simple? If you think saying that is gonna unnerve us, you got another thing coming. Ina, you can still run, right? Yes. I'll take all these guys on myself. While I'm doing that, you run. What? You can't take this many opponents on yourself and have any chance of winning. You'll... not gonna beg for mercy, I take it. You got something you need to do, and so do I. So let's just do them. Don't worry about me, as if I have any intention to die in here. What are you even talking about? What? Ugh, damn you! Go, Ina. But I said go! You seem to be having a little trouble over there, Sherazard. What? Who the hell are you? Kurt? What are you doing here? Have you forgotten that I'm affiliated with the Gransel branch of the guild? I see nothing odd about my presence here. Well, I know, but I'm so happy that you seem to have realized exactly what it is that you must do. But I can't say I'm as pleased about how willing you appear to be to throw away your life without first exploring other options. I'm sorry. I can't entirely fault your decision from the perspective of a bracer, but I would like you to give a little more attention to your surroundings. I'm well aware that you seem staunchly opposed to relying on others, but take a good look at the situation you're currently in and tell me exactly what it is that you should be really doing. Kurt, can you take care of these things here for me?
Go! Rise, Thor! Try and see!
Now, Ina. Right. You're getting away. Half of us should be enough to take care of this guy and everyone else. Look! Sorry for the delay, Kurt. Not at all. I've largely taken care of them as it is. Ah, you sure do work fast. No, I'm more surprised to see that obstinate young lady finally came to her senses. When she was with the Zeiss branch, she was more like a wild boar, always charging forward without stopping to take a look around her. I've always known she has what it takes to be an excellent racer. She merely lost sight of something important and needed to get it back on track. Given the opportunity, she was always perfectly capable of doing so. She'll be able to get much stronger than she is now, and she's righted herself, I'm sure of that. To be young again. Quit acting like we're not even here! Kill them both! They're sure taking their time. The hell are they doing? No, there's no need to be so hasty. Capturing her isn't even necessary in the plan as far as I'm concerned. As soon as the noon bell chimes, true as that may be, sure they would invalidate the will and ensure she doesn't get all the money. It also means you have to share with everyone else, which means our share will end up going down. Kind of like to avoid that if we can. Don't you worry, we got plenty of options. Remember, you're only dealing with a single young girl. What? Uncle? Why? Oh dear, what are you doing here, Ina? I kept telling you how dangerous it is to go venturing outside. And alone at that. You blind old man, she isn't here alone. Oh, I can see you. Getting in my way. Looks like they didn't even care if they kill Ina in the process. Just that wasn't a very good shot. I take it marksmanship isn't exactly your forte. Sorry, sir. Sherazard, what is it? Let's just force our way through here. We don't have time to mess around. Got it. Time to come along home, Ina. Everyone's waiting for you, Hey, girl, can you not go up to the fucking front? If you're gonna go up to the front, could you please... in? Oh my god.
Oh, are we done already?
There we go. What is the meaning of this? I paid good mirror to hire them, and this is the quality of service I receive? This has to be a breach of contract. Surely this isn't acceptable at all. I can barely bring myself to watch. I think it's time you took a little nap yourself. What are you doing? Is that all you're capable of? Reckless violence? What a poor upbringing you must have had. Uncle? Got no interest in inheriting grandfather's land or his money. That's not what I've been running away from you or doing any of what I've done. But as much as I don't need it, I know I don't want you to have a single mirror of it either. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's gotta hurt in the morning. I sometimes really find myself doubting you're actually from a rich family, like you say you are. How awful of you to say such a thing. I'd like to believe I act the part more than you, at least. What are you doing? What an idealist's name happened out here. You there, throw down your weapon at once. I'm from the Bracer Guild. What, the Guild? So you are. Still, what's a Bracer doing here? Your Majesty may recognize the guild, but that doesn't make it right for you to cause a commotion right outside the castle. I had reason to believe that these people were responsible for numerous criminal acts within the capital. Knock them out for the sake of peace and order in Gransel and the safety of its people. So could you do me a favor and arrest them? I haven't covered that part yet. Well, very well. Ordinarily we'd be taking you away with us as well, but I'll let you off this time. You know what to do, right? Still, while you may have gotten away without punishment this time, don't expect to be so lucky next time you try and overreach your authority. Protecting the capital is our job, and we'll show no mercy to anyone who causes trouble, bracer or otherwise. Oh, is it? Cool. Can I ask another favor then? There's a bunch of their friends still in the city. You couldn't take care of those, could you? Of course, last I saw, Kurt was with them, so you probably wouldn't have to lift a finger there either. Ugh. You fucking... Come on! Sir! I'll never get used to dealing with the army. What? I was just impressed by how much authority the bracer badge wields. You were kind of cool. That was the first time I've tried to use my badge like that, I'll have you know. But never mind my badge now. We're running out of time. We need to hurry. Right. Oh, we're finally here. I can't believe a girl like you actually kept up with me running full throttle. Anyway, get that paperwork done quickly. I'll be watching from here. Okay, I'll be as quick as I can then. I'm really happy for you, Aina. Congratulations. I'm Sherazard. It looks like I need a witness to sign this. A witness? You would be willing, would you? Sure, if you're okay with me doing it. Of course I am, silly. In fact, I want it to be you. And I'd be happy to. I never thought the day would come when I would be called as a witness for something like this, or that the day would come when I'd be able to proudly say I was a senior bracer, or that I would be able to feel overwhelmed with pride over something in the first place. The undersigned Aina, blah 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 blah. Thank you, Sherazard. It's finally over. Is that request wrapped up, right? Actually, no, there's one more thing I need to do. We're still not done? Could you possibly bring me an application form? I'd like to make a donation to Her Majesty's Welfare Foundation. Cheers, cheers. Gulp, 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 gulp. Ah, I still can't believe you gave all of that money away. Okay, maybe you don't need all of it, but you'll need some to live, right? I suppose you're right. What I did was a little strange, but I made up my mind to do this from the very beginning as a matter of principle. When I said I didn't do any of this for money, I meant it. Still, congratulations on becoming a senior bracer. I'm not sure what the difference between a senior and junior is, but it's clear that there's something you really worked for. It means I have a lot more authority, but I've got a lot more responsibility to go with it. It also means I get a nice new badge, but I wasn't even interested in that personally. Oh, really? Yep. I'm relieved to hear that. I see you're finally beginning to understand the necessary mindset to be a bracer, Sherazard. Crap, it's Kurt. This might look like alcohol to you, but it's actually water? As today is admittedly a cause for celebration, I'll turn a blind eye to your drinking tonight. Just don't go drinking so much that it interferes with the ability to do your job. Fine. What is it? As you're fully aware, Sherazard, you are now a senior bracer, which means you must behave with more responsibility. That means I expect to see an end to you drinking in every free moment between jobs, day or night, and sneaking out at night for it too. I also expect to no longer discover that you've been taking advantage of the busiest times of my schedule to behave like a drunken lunatic. Is that really what you usually do, Sherazard? You sound like a tried-and-true troublemaker. Don't say anything. Are we clear? Yes, sir. There's no need for the sir, of course. We're both senior bracers now, which means we're both on equal standing. Well, I'm hardly even a veteran. I'm still very much a rookie. Are you now? Says who? Regardless, this isn't what I'm here to discuss. The matter I came for concerns your uncle, Aina. Came to make you aware of the fact that the Bracer Guild is capable of asking for leniency as punishment. Hiring a Jaeger Corps for personal use carries a very grave punishment, you see. A Jaeger Corps? You're referring to those men dressed in black? Yes, they're one of the many corps that are known to be active here in Liberal. Recently, there have been many such corps making their way into the country, and they've been successful in finding work, too. Hiring them is, of course, very legal, but with the army slow to act as they currently are, I've taken this chance to take care of them, though, so we shouldn't see any sign of them in the near future. Take care of them? All of them? Now makes sense. It wasn't a coincidence that he showed up when he did. He's been investigating all the Jaeger Corps in Liberal so that he could start an operation to wipe them all out. No wonder he seems so swamped. The Jaegers in the country have been targeting wealthy individuals in hopes of getting them to sign contracts. There have been countless cases like this all around the country of late, with civilians getting caught up in a worrying frequency. Goodness! I believe the case we're dealing with here was no exception. It was that the Jaegers who came to your uncle rather than the other way around. It's hard to feel too much sympathy under these circumstances, but in a sense, your uncle was a victim in all this as well. What? What are you trying to pull? Just because the Jaegers approach him and not the other way around, he's a victim? That he deserves to get off with a slap on the wrist? And Ina's supposed to be okay with that? He tried to kill her. Sheriff, please calm down. There's no need to shout. I'm sorry, but still. No one is saying he doesn't deserve to be punished for his actions. All I'm here to say is that if, and only if, Ina wishes, the guild is able to request leniency in his sentencing. That is all. Oh, you scared me for a minute. You needn't make your decision immediately. Questioning him will take roughly a week as it is, based on what I've heard. You bear no responsibility to even make any choice at all, so please don't feel as though you have to think long and hard about this. Just please be aware that the possibility to forgive him exists. That is all. All right. Incidentally, should you ever find yourself in need of assistance with anything in the future, the Bracer Guild is always available to aid you. We're certainly not omnipotent or infallible, but we'll at least strive to do what we can to aid those who want our help. Thank you. I'm really sorry for not telling you the whole story from the start, too. Please don't be. With the situation you're in, your reluctance is quite understandable. Furthermore, one who is worthy of being a full-fledged bracer should be able to tell roughly what a client wants just from looking at them. They should also not, under any circumstances, try to chase away a potential client in genuine need. Ouch. Still got a long way to go then, huh? Certainly, but don't we all? Alright, as I've said what I came to say, I'll be excusing myself now. Oh, really? You could stand to join us for one drink? I'm afraid not. I still have my duties as guild receptionist remaining, after all. As for you, Sheriff, be careful you don't have too much water. Crud, why is he always gotta be so serious? Oh, actually, how about you, Anna? Can you handle your liquor? If you can, you should join me for a few drinks. Well, alright then. You sure? Really, really sure? Of course, you've done so much for me. How could I refuse? Joining you for a few drinks is the least I could do. Then let's get boozing. Tonight's gonna be fun. I can't wait to see what a prim and proper girl like her looks like when she's drunk out of her mind. This is gonna be awesome. Well, cheers. I've seen girls just like her on the other side of that river. Silky blonde hair, beautiful blue eyes, smooth skin. The blessed, blissful children on the other side, dressed like royalty and smiling like angels. Seeing them, I asked them myself the same question over and over again. Why aren't I on that side? I envied them. I hated them. I both longed to be one of them and rejected their very existence. I knew the answer to my question from the very beginning. I despaired of myself. I always tried to avoid others getting too close, believing that to be what I needed to do in order to live. But I could never completely get rid of the tiny, lingering hope deep within my heart. Yet eventually, no matter how long it took, the day would finally come when I could smile from the heart. That the day would come when I would finally be able to accept and forgive myself for how I was. The next day, Ina visited the Bracer Guild and registered a desire for her uncle to be shown leniency in his sentencing. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to accompany her, having been drunk under the table by her the night before. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see. What is it called? Heaven's Eye? Holy shit, okay. My wife is gonna go to bed soon. I'll be back. Oh, sorry, Luna. I'll be back in a little while. I'm back. He's back again. He's back. Tell your friends. Okay. So there's two, but I need a Stell for both of them. Oh, what it was. Where the hell am I? Alright, Charizard, you're gonna get replaced with. Level of Charizard 110. Now this is one fancy looking training facility. It's crazy complicated inside too. Stella and I had a blast trying to get through it when we were here. Especially the rooms where it's pitch black. They were just awesome. Not. Can't wait to see what kind of traps we bump into inside them. Anyway, as far as I can tell, this should be our final ordeal at this point. Let's get this done. Right.
We're not done yet. That's that then.
Oh, excuse me. That's gracious.
Nighty night.
That was so rude. They were bad. I don't know.
That's
You
that.
have
Move
to last. Shit.
Oh yeah!
Enjoy the show.
That really does give you a lot of deception. A lot of defense deception.
I call this Enjoy the show.
Oh, there was the gate.
Where am I?
God damn it.
Where am I?
Oh, what's up, Otterlice? I felt like something was weird ever since we got in here, and I think I finally know why. The layout of the building seems to be way different from how it was when I used the real thing for my training exercise. Really? Yeah, unless my memory's completely out of whack, it's all been redone. The corridors, the rooms, everything. It's possible it was remodeled after we used it, though. Well, the sealed area's layout was completely different from the real ones, too. It wouldn't be the first time this had happened. Probably something our foes did intentionally. Exactly, we'll have to be very careful.
Not bad.
Where am I?
All right, what's next?
That's that.
Let's move out.
show.
I forgot I was gonna check to see my schedule. Oh, NCLA. Which really just filled with a bunch of fucking pricks.
That's that. Let's move out.
It's true, babies don't know shit. But they do be shit.
Enjoy the show.
Isn't that the conundrum?
That's that then.
So that guy who didn't shit for like 4 months, they had to like surgically remove parts of his bowels. He did end up dying from it. It was, the pictures of it are just awful. Like, imagining, like, how would you let it go for that long? Like, go get a suppository, man. Like, anal douche. It will come out. Obviously, I'm not gonna look up pictures of it, but if you're curious, you can find it pretty easy. That's it stimulates the muscles. It stimulates the whole thing down there. Wow, look at those horse guys. Gotcha! Crap, we're up against a gotcha this time. Looks even more wild and untamed than even my dreams. Very nice. This fight isn't gonna be the easiest, but it's not anything we can't handle. Let's do this, guys. Right.
I hold in my hand the chalice of heaven.
I call this.
How was your day, night, and evening, and noon, and brunch? We love comfortability. Gotta love the comfort. If you level up some stuff. Oh, excuse me. Wow, the ceiling's down. Oh, well that's that. The love of Ideas, though. He's a damn tank. He certainly is, though I wouldn't expect any less. Still, now we should be able to have him fighting on our side. Ha, I'm sure Tina will be stoked to hear about this. Let's go back and tell her. Oh. Food is the basis of all. Man can only tread the right path with food in his stomach. Only when you have committed 20 kinds of food to memory shall this door open. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. 20? 21? Okay, I think. And the big one? Which big one? The biggest. Today, not really. You weren't in here, but I was streaming while my company meeting was going on, and I was, Lucis isn't in here, and it was just like, it looked like I was on the verge of, like, ending my own life, because, good lord, some of the suggestions that were brought up to help minimize the tickets in queue were, like, kind of actually insulting. It was like, how can we, you know, reduce tickets? And then more than one person was like, well, we should just get an AI chatbot on the website. And it's like, that's so dumb. That is so dumb, because there are just AI chatbots you can use at any given time if you really wanted to do that. And then some of the other suggestion is, why don't we do an artificial, like, hold time length so that people might want to hang up before they make a ticket? And it's like, what are you talking about? That's like so scummy. It's propping up our stupid little society. Hate AI so fucking much, I wish it burned in hell. Yay! How looks like you got your wish. Couldn't find hair that red on anyone else. What the hell's going on? Hey, damn, what just happened? Huh? Agate! What are you doing here, Cheetah? I thought you were busy fixing up dinner. Wait a sec, where is Dad anyway? I thought I just got off the airliner and bumped into him, but now you're here and he's not. What's going on here? Hey, hurry in and fill me in. I'm so happy you're okay. I'm so happy. Of course I'm okay. We only just saw each other. Since short stuff here started turning on the waterworks, you up for filling me in what's going on instead, Joshua? Wait, hold up. I didn't even know you were all back in Liberal. And why is the priest here? It's a long story. A really long story. Just in case you hadn't noticed, the rest of us are here too, you know. Good to see you again, my friend. It certainly is. I still wish we could trade places, though, but I wouldn't give for T to be all over me like that. He's truly the most fortunate man on the continent. Please shut your traps. There's some really big misunderstandings going on here, and I don't like it one bit. I'm sorry, Agate. I was just so happy that I couldn't help myself. Now, all we need to do is save Estelle, and the whole group's back together again. Huh, Estelle? Seriously, how many damn times do I gotta ask before one of you cough up an explanation? This isn't another one of Erica's murderous traps, is it? She was really having it in for you, if that's your first guess. Yes. Sounds like quite a lot's happened since your parents came back, Tita. You could say that. Alright, got it. I'll be honest, the whole thing still doesn't feel quite real. I can't see anything you say changing that, so I'm in. Let's get to work. What? That was quick. You sure you don't want to ask anything? We'll try and answer as best as we can if you got any burning questions to ask. Nah, I got a good idea what the situation is from your last explanation. As for the rest, I figure it's easier just to see things for myself. Anything I need after that, I'll ask someone. Besides, it just doesn't feel right having all these people gathered to know Estelle. So let's go find her and put that right, okay? Okay. Thanks for helping us out. What are you thanking me for? Looking after younger braces is part of the job. That goes for you, too. How's it been for you these days, anyway? Feel like you gotten any stronger through the journey of yours? I'd like to think so. If you ask me, Estelle's changed more than I have, though. She's shaped up to be a real reliable bracer these days. Whatever guild we go to, they seem to end up needing her for this and that. No shit. Taking after her old man, huh? Still, I'm amazed how quickly you accepted this as a reality and not a dream or illusion of some kind. Did you not consider those possibilities? Well, sure, but I think I have our answer. The warmth of Tita's embrace coupled with her unique juvenile scent were just too real to leave room for doubt in its heart. Not to worry, I understand completely. What? What? I see. I kind of get what he means. Yes, I did. Luckily, I saved. Well, there, you guys aren't buying his stock, are ya? No, there's no need to get so flustered or try and deny it. No one's judging here. Couples come in all shapes and sizes. Your age gap's just a little bigger than the average ones, that's all. Okay, I'm skimming past this. This is making me uncomfortable. Okay. I stopped to talk with her a while ago and couldn't believe how adorable she was. I wish we could have talked more. I stayed and spoke with her for a short while too. She has such a unique aura about her. She didn't seem very cheerful though, so it was mostly me doing the talking. Kevin, you sure you don't want to go and sit with her for a while? I can handle leading the group if you want. Thanks for the offer, Joshua. That's probably not the best idea. I seem to be the best end in the cube for one thing. And there's a pretty good chance we'll run into more devils, and then you're gonna want my help, so I think I'm better staying in the field. Still, it's alright, she'll cheer up on her own eventually. She's not a kid anymore. Anyway, I think we better get going. It's not like we have all the time in the world. Well, if you're sure, in that case, maybe I should stay behind and gently pry open the door to her heart. I'm sure my loot will be the perfect tool for the job. Just stop. You're never gonna grow up, are you? Yeah. I think I'll stick with my crew that I have right now. I mean, Oliver doesn't really need to be in there. Gonna be 4 more characters. One of them obviously is Stell. I'll just keep with what I have. I don't want to really bother with this. Okay. Check this out. Ah, right. You're right. So then, yeah, two left after Estelle and Reese. I shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. I had to eat all my food to get in here. Why don't you guys try becoming bracers? Those words were all it took to set the wheels in motion. The 3 young men Estelle had spoken to, Dean, Rass, and Rocker, were the leaders of a group of delinquents who spent most of their time in the warehouse district of Ruin. In light of the unprecedented chaos that swept over Liberal, they soon began re-examining themselves and their lives. After much thought, they agreed that the path of a bracer, a protector of the land's peace and its people's safety, may be the best road forward for them. That's not to say, however, that they didn't have any ulterior motives. No. They did think it would also give them the opportunity to be trained directly by the guild's Karna. With this hope in their hearts, they made their way to the Ruined Bracer Guild and expressed itself in joining. But the guild's crafty receptionist, Jean, had other ideas swirling in his brain, and unfortunately for them, they were to receive their training from their longtime sworn enemy and former Raven Group leader, Agate Krosner. Their grueling training began in earnest under his strict guidance. After roughly 3 months of pure hell, the end was finally in sight. Only today's final examination remained. When I found out we were going to be doing our final exam outside Ruin, I was so excited I didn't think it was going to be a place like this. Thank you, Lucis. I feel like I'm a little worried about what this is going to be like, but I guess we'll roll with it. Same here, who'd have figured we'd... God. Same here, who'd have figured we'd end up dragged out to a cabin in the middle of this wet, misty-ass swamp hole. Have any of us even been outside of Ruin before? Why'd our first day's refresher have to be something so weird? It's not like we're here on vacation. We're here as part of our training. Can't expect to get taken to a theme park or something. I guess, well, that's so grown up of you. I'm glad one of you got his head screwed on. I thought I was going to have to give you guys a lecture while you're here, but maybe I can spare myself the morning rap after all. Anyway, there's enough shooting the shit here. Sorry, Bob has got to talk down to us. As you know, the final exam is what determines whether you pass your training or not. All hinges on this. Passing, you're all junior bracers from here on out. Failing, you ain't. Either way, let me say this. I'm impressed you made it this far without dropping out. I wasn't sure you had it in you, but you sure as hell proved me wrong. Did he just brace us? What's got into him? I think I'm gonna be sick. What kind of heartless monster you guys think I am? Sorry to spill the details. I'm getting sick of standing around here. I want to get started. That shows balls. Good. I like balls. Alright, let's get down to it then. Your task's simple enough. You're gonna make your way through a cave full of monsters. Get to the end and you pass. A cave? I thought our exam was gonna be in the valley. We gotta go somewhere else now? No line, it's not far from here. it'll be harder than it sounds. When we get to the end in one piece, you get your badges. I'm not giving you a strict time limit, but the longer you take, the longer you keep me waiting, so don't push your luck. That's it. Any questions?
Sounds easy. All we have to do is go for a walk while beating up monsters. Big deal with me, bud. That's gonna be good fun.
That's a no to the questions, I guess. Well, Emily, I'll be counting on you to back them up for me. Well, if you insist, you're sure they're ready for this, though? That'll be fine, trust me. Okay, let's get our butts over to that cave. Let's get our butts and our balls over to that cave. This is the entrance.
Never thought there was a cave way out here. Oh, so this is the place that's gonna determine our futures, huh?
Ain't sure hidden well enough. Well, you already know what you're doing. I'll be waiting for you at the end, so give it your best shot. I'll be here backing you up if you need it. If things get too dicey and you need a break or something to eat, come to me.
Not like an easy enough job for you as if we'll ever need to come back here. Yeah, we'll break through this thing. Alright then, I'm ready if you guys are. It's time to go to work. This place is very pretty big inside, huh? Yeah, tons of empty space to fight in.
You know as well as Little Man through the cave is going to be the main event. It's him we're dealing with here. He'll be waiting for us at the end of challenges to a fight, I guarantee it.
You think so too, huh? Going by training so far, it's a pretty safe guess. That's how every other exercises ended. I wonder how we'll be able to be handling against this time. I feel like we got pretty strong. We might have a chance, who knows? Either way, this is a good chance to get back in it for having to put us in this crap. Let's get going and give them hell. Yeah, right there with you.
That's one ugly monster. It might look that way, but I bet it's small fry. Probably just to scare predators off. The weaker something is, the meaner it's gonna look. You think? That description kind of sounds like it fits us, too. I think it noticed us. Time to make it wish it had. I don't have any crafts going on right now.
What the? I thought we were stronger than this. It's not that we're weak, the monster was just that strong. I got they sure didn't say anything about this. Oh, why do you have to go and choose here? So much for your theory, Rocco. The monster didn't just look strong, it was strong.
Oh, you can call that strong? You gotta be kidding me. What? What do you mean?
You try to act like it's no big deal, it's gonna impress us, you know? We can see you struggling the whole time.
Maybe you need your eyes checked out. Anyone here? Who cares who tough it was? Let's get moving. Let's get work to do.
Wait a second, what's up with him?
We absolutely got our asses handed to us. Why was one of my guys dead?
Well, that one shouldn't be too tough. You haven't seen those things near ruin. Let's hop through it.
Oh, it's easier to beat than the last monster. A hell of a lot stronger than the ones they ruined, though. Looks like we're gonna have to accept that all the monsters here are tougher than the ones we know. Ugh, why am I struggling against these guys? Damn it, damn it, damn it. Hey, calm down, Rocco. We might be struggling, but it's not like we can't take it. As long as we take things slow and rest after every fight, we got this. Rest after every battle. We need to take a break after every loser of a monster like this. How are we ever gonna catch up with that asshole? Is there really time to think about that?
Next one is gonna be a breeze, it is. Hey, Rocco, why? He's starting to let his temper get the better of him. Here's the next one, I guess. There's no way we'll struggle against this guy. Don't be so sure after the other fights here. There's no way I'm letting my guard down this time. Stay cautious, guys. Can't remember the ship in the box challenge. What do you do with the... Can't remember anything. Shinra box buster challenge. Oh yeah, I didn't get that. I didn't max that out. That was super annoying. At least the way that I did it, and then like you just look up a guide and just follow that. It's fine. Oh, that's that. And that one ended up being tough too, but nothing we couldn't handle. For the three of me. Huh? You say something? Couldn't you hear me? I meant what I said. If only there was three of me instead of just me and you two jokes, I'd get done by now. Yeah, if you say so, man. Unfortunately for you, this is the group we got, and we gotta have to stick with it. Keep your shit talking to yourself, alright? Just don't drag me down. It's gotta end it, seriously.
goodness, okay. Nice if I can finish this one. All the over the world, that'll be it. Hey, a level up. Oh, why is there a frozen rock in the middle of the bed? I don't know. It doesn't look like anything special, but there's a weird place for one to be. What's your damage? Don't wander over to random crap when you don't know what it is. Oh, it's moving. Maybe that warning was a little too late. Well, that scared the heck out of me. No doubt, I would have thought that a rock would turn into a monster. Well, maybe you would have been scared if you hadn't been such a dumbass. What was I saying about dragging me down? Sorry, man. For the love of Dios. Plus, for you too, Dean. You ever gonna grow out of being such a damn coward? Ugh, this way we're not even gonna be able to get through here by sundown. Maybe it's time I cut the dead weight and went out by myself. Then go. What was that? You heard me. If you're that determined to go by yourself, be my guest. You got the tough one here, huh? You nail everything in here by yourself, right? How do you want a bunch of weaklings like us around? Get moving, tough guy. Try saying that again. Besides, the only reason we're here even in this cave right now is because you thought this was a good idea. We're sick of it, and I sure as hell don't want to be told I'm getting in the way by the guy who forced me into this crap. Come on, Race, we're out of here. I'm good with that. I know when I'm not needed. No point in hanging around after being told I'm dead weight. That's how it's gonna be, see you never. And then you get tired keeping up the act 24/7. Who cares? The sun is on now. Big Rocco's still alright. He might be pretty strong, but the monsters in here are like way stronger than any one of us. Who cares? He was the one who said he wanted to go ahead on his own. He made his bed, let him lie in it. Never seen one like that before. What is this creepy thing? Rock was walking down the land alone in a place crawling with monsters just like that. Hey, Dean, I feel like this really ain't the time for us to be fighting each other trying to act big. Hey, Race? Yeah? Have you ever seen Rock show any sign of weakness before, ever? Well, now that you mention it, no. Same here. Might be pretending he's strong all the time, but he never lets any sign of weakness slip or whines like we do. We always the one pushing us and trying to make us better ourselves. Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, if it wasn't for him, we really wouldn't be here. We'd be loitering around back and ruined forever, probably. We can let all the dead weight stuff slide this once. Maybe he pisses me off sometimes when I'm about to turn my back on when he needs us. Get it damn straight. I can't believe that this is just like the side quest that's related to recipes. I don't really understand that. I guess whatever. What? How is that a surprise attack? You chum-sucking son of a bitch. Level 50. Hey, come on, Rocco, in your modern life. Yo, Dean, that looks like him. You see him? What's that idiot doing? Ugh, damn it. I can't move. Ugh. Looks like this is the end of the line for me. Rocco, this ain't good. He's frozen. Can you handle the race? Sure thing. Ah, I can move. Hey, you're a really sorry sight, man. Sorry for keeping you waiting. The hell are you guys doing here? I thought you were bailed. Looked like we came to bail you out, but we can talk later. We got a fight in our hands. Ah, fine. Oh, good thing we made it in time. Seriously, really bit off more than you could chew this time, Rocky. What are you doing here? Why do you come after me even without gray eyes? I could have handled that just... No, you couldn't, you dumbass. What was that? Your fancy lifestyle being so stubborn. If we had come when you did, you would have been dead, and you know it too. You didn't want to say it. What was that? Nah, I guess I haven't got the right to get all angry. Sorry, man. I should have told you to go on alone like I did. I'd have said earlier that I was only trying to become a brace because you pushed us into it, but I swear that's not the only reason. There's no way I could have made it through that insane training we got through. Nah, you went part way if that was the only reason. I would have thrown in the towel a long time ago if I wasn't serious about this. But he said, I'm just as serious about this as you are, you know? I know you're in a rush to try and be tough as a goth and everything, but I can't blame you. But whether it's how you want things or not, the three of us are in this together. It wouldn't hurt to rely on us a little bit, would it? Alright, you got me. I ain't no dumbass, Dean. I know my limits. You're probably right. I was just in so much of a rush to try and narrow that gap between us and I lost sight of myself. Rocco, but that last fight was enough to open my eyes. I'm not up for the task of getting through this place alone. I know now that I need you guys with me every step of the way, so sorry. Would you two let me stick with you again? Hey, come on, really? As if you need to ask. Thanks. I didn't need to. Anyone look at you two now and think smooching and wedding bells are in your future. You made up, so big with the kissing. Oh, shove it up your ass. Besides, you still owe me an apology. Oh, for what? Someone's frozen. You're supposed to use an item on them or something. You know, like a carrier bomb. Were you trying to kill me? Hey, did the trick, right? I guess. Maybe I do owe you one. Thanks. What's gotten into you? Wait, am I the one you want to smooch? In your dreams, kid. Ah, well, anyway, let's get going. You got it. I gotta take my contacts. now see. God, eyes are still. I'm sure this is the end of the campaign, so. Okay. Whoa, this is way more roomy than the other games have been in. I think this is the end of the line. It sure looks that way. I don't see anything here though, or anyone. Maybe we haven't finished exploring? Nah, you're done. Nice work, guys. What? Where'd you come from? You were tailing us the whole time, weren't you? Bingo, I've seen everything that's happened on the way here. I figured you wouldn't find it easy, but I wasn't expecting you to split up partway through. That was your fault for picking this place. We wouldn't have split up if you picked someplace less complicated. That's why I picked this place, dumb nuts. I wanted to see how you'd react when you found yourselves in a complex situation. And I got exactly what I wanted out of it. Oh yeah, I buy that. Thanks a lot. You guys are already squared away in battle. I'll give you that. On that front, you're already ahead of your average junior bracer. Really? You really think so? But that's only in terms of strength. Unfortunately, you need more than that to be a good bracer, junior or senior. What I saw today really helped me make my mind up on whether you're cut out for the line of work. Oh, good for you. I still don't have enough to go on to make the final call, though. If you want to prove to me that's what you got it takes, then you're going to have to prove it to Miami Blade first. How'd I know this is going to go? Yeah, because it was obvious. Want to see what we got? Then we were able to show you. Come in. I don't want to lose. Oh, he resisted the death blow. Bullshit. Wow, from 50 to 59. Jesus. We did it? Oh, joke, we seriously beat him? No way. Well, I'm impressed. Yeah, of course it was too good to be true. Figures. Hey, don't get down in the dumps. You managed to get one over on me. You should still feel proud of yourselves. Anyway, now I'm confident I got a good handle on what you're capable of, so let me break down how you did. Now, you're going to tell us our exam results? Here it goes. First up, Dean. First, as you're playing, your judgment ain't bad, and the other hand, you have a tendency to play it safe when you don't have to. Your dex race. Your forte is your intuition, and that department there's solid potential. As far as negatives go, it's hard to overlook how careless you can be when a situation calls for critical thinking. Finally, there's you, Rocco. I'll give you credit for your determination and unrelenting drive to get the job done, but I really can't praise your inability to make calm, rational decisions. Stick those two qualities together and you're a walking accident waiting to have it on your own. So I'm sure as you can already tell, the three of you just aren't there yet. You're all missing something before I can call you ready. Watching you all work, I was on tenterhooks the whole time. I hate to admit, but he's probably right. Guess we're done then. That's just if I rate the three of you as individuals. If I rate you as a team, then my verdict becomes a little different. Huh? Wait, what? Watching you take on that last monster on the way here was when I was finally able to stake my confidence in you. Individually, none of you meet the mark, but slap the three of you together and you just squeeze over the line. That's why I'm going to give you a passing grade on one condition. We pass? What's the condition? You can be races, but you can only accept jobs as a group of three, not individually. Not until you become senior races anyway. We'll see where you can stand then. I'll be passing the news on to Gene, so once that's done and over, you can throw all the work you can't handle your way. Together? That's right. I want you to build up experience working together as a group, work on each other over your weaknesses. And by the time you hit senior level, you'll hopefully be ready to take on the kind of solo work that you can't do now. Yeah, I see. I can't help but feel lame for only getting a conditional pass.
Sure, but it beats flunking out completely.
Exactly. Well, I'll be expecting a lot of improvement from you guys. By the way, you plan on sticking to stun rods as your main weapons? I'll buy you all new ones for the weapon shop over in Bose and honor your passing. It's a little something from me. You're gonna buy us something? That's awesome. I think I'm gonna be sick. I'm kind of loud. My rep with you guys is even worse than I thought. I'm not some kind of evil monster that feeds off pain and suffering, you know. Hey, could have fooled me. He might be right, though. I mean, he's always nice to that little girl. He's got a soft spot in there somewhere. What was her name? Tina?
You want to run that by me again?
Crap, when do you have to go bring her up? Oops. So that's how you guys want to play this, huh? I should have known being nice isn't going to get me anywhere. Way to freaking go, race. No more messing around. Your ass is going to be running way back to the entrance. Anyone who falls behind right more than I'm willing to allow gets my blade chunked in the back of the head. Ah, right. You're the one with the most stamina here, Rocco. You got to lead the way so it doesn't catch up with us. Yeah, that was the plan all along. Exhausted right to the very end, huh? Let's talk and more running. Yes, sir. Okay. Side story, training, Agate style, done, super gladiator, headband, obtain, shit. Okay, time for bed. Very glad that I got a lot of the side stories done today, that's for sure. A lot of side stories, that's for sure. Okay, good night. Be sleepy tight.